Good morning, you have me, Stefan Lehman from Bedfordian Edenvale newspaper, Caxton Local Media. Today we're here with Councillor Heather Hart of Ward 18 at Horwoods Farm, which is where upgrades are still underway. Phase 3 is occurring here at the second entrance on Horwood Street. And so, Councillor, how's the project been going during this lockdown period?
Well, it's been quite frustrating having the lockdown period because obviously it slowed down the progress. But I'm happy to say that we're into the final stretch. We're looking at possibly 3-4 months max. Hopefully, all our contractors will be out of here by the end of November, and I'm really holding thumbs and hoping that we can have a market in December. That's what we're targeting, if not before. So this last phase is doing ablutions and a new fancy guardhouse, and then just regrassing the very original section and just putting finishing touches to the park. I think when our residents come out to see Horwoods Farm, I think they will be duly impressed. It's had quite a heavy price tag, but I think everything is worth it. And I think it was very much, although the park was beautiful and it was really fun, it needed an upgrade because
It needed a facelift,
yeah,
yes.
because it couldn't have gone on like that for another 15-20 years. Whereas now we're good to go for when I'm no longer a councillor and I'm long gone.
And your successor has
Yeah.
taken over, yes.
And I really think everyone's going to be very impressed when we do open up. So I'm really looking forward to that as well.
No, wonderful. And I mean, Heather, last question, quick. The overall project, what did it stick to its sort of schedule?
Yes, it did. It did.
I mean, all things considered with the
The
lockdown,
first
yeah.
the first contract was a bit slow. The second contract, the first one in Mikado, the second one was a busy Africa, and they were a bit slow, but 2 or 3 months over, that's all it was, so which was acceptable.
Yes.
And then of course the completion of their side was delayed by COVID, but that has been done now with bar a few little snags. But I mean they've probably done the best work in the park so far. I mean the section around
The jungle gym there and
jungle
the tea
gym
house.
and the tea room is really looking super. So I'm very impressed with that.
And
Really am.
and now, Heather, when we walked into the park, you mentioned that the next project on your on your project list, so to speak, is to address the homestead.
Stefan, I hope that before I die, really, I have got to get something done about the homestead. I do need to hold both the province
Mm.
and our local government accountable for the way it has been vandalized and the way that they have not actually paid any attention to it. But unfortunately, it's been very difficult to focus on that and the park and the outfall sewer and all the other issues
Yes.
that we have. But I really now, once Horwoods Farm the upgrade is done, I will have to focus on that, and I will make it one of my big projects
To
to
restore
see
it to
what we
its
can do. I don't know if we can ever restore it to its former glory, but we need to just start rehabilitating
yeah.
it so that I've had a few people say to me, "Oh, you should just demolish it." And that's one of the oldest buildings in Gauteng.
Yeah, it's a heritage site.
And it is a heritage site. And it was a beautiful building, and I really do hope that I can restore it. I kind of have this image or vision of me once I've retired, making that my real project to work on, and let's see what we can do with it. And I know the community of Edenvale will get behind it.
No, definitely. It's a part of Edenvale, just as part as Van Riebeek is part of the town. It's one and the same. But Heather, thank you so much for speaking to the
Pleasure,
newspaper.
Stefan.
Really appreciate it, and yeah,
Next
good
time
luck.
we meet, hopefully it'll be at the first market.
Let's hope. Cheers.